Well, we've finally arrived at the home stretch, the last 2 Mega Man games that Capcom released. For things that weren't Japanese cell phones.
And with Mega Man 11 just days away, there's no better time to look back to what started it all. The story of a Robo-Boy trying to save his accursed siblings from the clutches of evil.
But first, let's take a look at where this game got started. As the Zero series was coming to a close, Keiji Inafune started thinking about bringing the classic Mega Man back into the sun. At the time, Mega Man & Bass had been the most recent major release in the classic series, hitting the Super Famicom in Japan in 1998 and the Game Boy Advance worldwide in 2002 and 2003. So when he started considering a 9th core installment of the series in 2004, it hadn't actually been that long since the last entry.
But the world of gaming had changed moving into the 21st century, and Inafune grew concerned that consumers wouldn't be interested in the original Blue Bomber anymore.
So he sat on the idea for a few years until he noticed the rise of indie retro games and the success of retro-supporting digital platforms like WiiWare, the PlayStation Network, and Xbox Live Arcade.
Capcom was supportive of a new classic game, but they wanted it to be in 3D instead of a side-scroller, because they learned nothing from Mega Man X7.
At first, Inafune considered a gameplay mechanic that allowed Mega Man to switch between 2D and 3D, kind of like Super Paper Mario, I guess, but ultimately a true 8-bit version won out.
Hironobu Takeshita, one of the producers of the game, referred to it as the new Mega Man 3, since the stated goal of the product was to succeed Mega Man 2 and revive its memory. And so, Capcom and Inti Creates set out to develop a game as close as possible to that 1988 experience in Mega Man 9, or as it was known in Japan, Rockman 9, Revival of Ambition!
This game was meant to emulate the earliest NES titles in every way possible. That meant no charge shots, no sliding, music that was only as intricate as the NES sound font would have allowed, and disturbingly dystopian box art that represented absolutely nothing correct about the game itself. Even though there was no actual box, because this was a digital-only release.
It's actually kind of fun that they did that. Inti Creates was so used to making more complicated games like the previous year's Mega Man ZX Advent that Inafune had to repeatedly force them to simplify the musical compositions and the gameplay to make it seem like a more genuine NES experience.
There's even a legacy mode built into the game that adds an artificial sprite flicker, mimicking how the NES would handle too many foreground sprites on the same row of pixels.
And this game features the first female enemy robot master design in the whole series, Honey Woman, which became Hornet Man before the game was complete because Inafune was so proud of his designs for Splash Woman instead.
In 20XX, a handful of robots suddenly start malfunctioning and causing chaos, and no one is able to determine the cause. However, Dr. Wily appears on TV screens across the city to tell everyone that the robots were in fact built by Dr. Light, and that if everyone gives him money, he will build his own robots to defeat them and save the city.
Dr. Light is soon arrested, but Mega Man isn't convinced, and upon discovering some clues, like a defeated Robot Master's overdue expiry date, the plot thickens.
Well, it's been almost 4 years, but we're back to where we started. 8-bit run-and-gun Mega Man.
So good. And you know, it probably won't take us that long, because everyone knows the old games are super easy.
Wow!
Well, that's real quick. Okay, hey, we're in!
Mega Man 9, welcome. I'm Rick.
I'm John.
This is the D-pad.
And this is Mega Man 9. I'm so excited. Ooh, there's settings here too. Oh god, what did I do?
You apparently hit buttons you shouldn't have. We're playing on Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 because it's nice and crisp and stuff.
Alright, so we got Jewel Man. Plug Man. Okay.
Oh god.
This is a very fabulous crew, Rick.
Hornet Man,
Galaxy
Splash
Man, who
Woman.
was drawn by one of the designer's kids. I guess we have go to the thing
Oh
and
yeah, you can
buy
go
stuff.
to Light Labs.
Magma Man, which I'm surprised we haven't actually already had that. Literally Harpooya.
Yeah, Harpooya as a...
Guts Man's weird twin brother. Hornet Man, which is my nightmare.
Yep.
All right, I'm excited. Who do you think you should start with? Do we know the order of weaknesses?
I have no clue.
We actually should just look that up because otherwise I'm going to get my shit wrecked.
No, we should just go at it.
All right, well, let's see. I'll start with Jewel Man, because how bad could that be, right? Right, guys?
It just makes me think of... It's just Pink Crystal Man.
Yeah, totally. He even has the Crystal Man, like, look. Ooh, all right. This is good. All right, so let's see. Oh,
my brain immediately jumped to, like, old classic themes that I know.
Can you not?
You can't slide in this one.
What the fuck? Why?
And you can't charge. This is basically a new successor to Mega Man 2.
Oh, okay. So... do you ever unlock those, or
nope.
just no?
You do not get them in this game.
It's weird. I don't think I remembered that.
Oh, that's right. Screws have been added in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's like if I can't buy slide and charge, then what are the screws for? Probably like
other
E-tanks.
other stuff. I think. Yeah.
I wonder if you can get beat.
More.
Yeah, that'd be good. So this is cool. It's nice to be playing a super classical Mega Man game.
Bringing it back, bringing it all the way back to the start again.
Yeah, this is cool, especially after ZX Advent and like the insane over-the-top craziness of that.
Right.
This is a nice return to form. And I'm playing. It's John. I'm on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, okay. And I'm on the controller.
So it's neat too about the whole. So I hope that we eventually get a ZX3.
Yeah,
However,
that would be cool. That would be cool.
If we don't, the implication seems to be strong that like at some point Master Thomas built Mega Man Juno and the whole carbon reinitialization thing.
Yeah, where like everyone is one being.
Yeah. Well, like everybody is carbons or something, and like they eventually need to get wiped out regularly.
Oh, okay.
Because like it fits well enough with the world needs to be reset. I love this. This is cool.
This is cool. It's pretty intuitive too. It works like pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, fuck this.
Someone was saying this is probably like the hardest jump in any of these 8-bit games.
Okay. Nope.
Oh.
Close,
though.
It is. It is the hardest jump in any of these 8-bit games. Okay, great. I wish I had Rush Jet. I would just bonk on down.
Oh, man.
Did it start from the beginning?
I guess so. There wasn't a whole lot there.
I guess that must be like a mid-boss.
It's got to be, yeah. There just wasn't a whole lot of like... There wasn't a whole lot of level up to
I am
that point.
immediately discouraged because of that fucking jump.
In my head, I'm like, oh, you could use one of your sub-tanks. Wait, nope, not a thing anymore.
Yeah, also not to make a jump.
Yeah, right. I just meant on health in general, but like...
Yeah, I mean, E-tanks are a thing, though, so hopefully I find a couple of those.
So, Mega Man and Bass came out
blows.
on the Super Famicom in 1998, and then on Game Boy Advance in 2002.
And then other than that, this is the next...
This is the first, like, widespread real one,
Yeah, and even those games, like... Wasn't there a Mega Man and Bass 2 in Japan?
There was. We played it for the, I think it was the Wonder Swan.
Oh, fuck.
Not the Wonder Swan color, just the black and white Wonder Swan.
I'm having my shit wrecked.
Which is basically just a nicer, larger screen Game Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed fine, it just didn't have the support.
Yeah. I love the fact that you could do a vertical screen for some of those levels, too.
Yeah,
that was actually
which
really
is a neat
cool.
idea. The verticality is something that's underused in platformers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I want to say the Battle Network game also wound up using the vertical mode once.
Whoa. Can you actually get killed from this angle?
Probably. I assume so.
Oh, come on! So that was really close.
That was very close.
I clearly did not pick the right fucking level to start with. This is
man.
incredibly frustrating.
I love the big Sonic Chaos gems going on in the...
I know, I like it a lot.
The little ones and the big ones.
You know how like the humans and the Reploids become one species over the thousands of years that happen?
Yeah.
I want that to happen with Sonic and Mega Man. I want the two franchises to become one over over the time.
They've both got a long history of domestic abuse from their owners. So.
That's yeah, totally. Like my two of my very favorite game series both have a lot of work to do.
Yep. Although, hey, Mega Man 11 is looking really, really promising.
It does look good. I need to figure out that time mechanic. Like, it still didn't make any sense to me. It just seemed weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, it made enough sense to me. If anything, I'm kind of hoping that they do a little bit more with it because...
I'm sure it probably powers up over time or something. Like, you can unlock ways to make it better.
I don't mean necessarily the power needs to have more... power. I just mean like that they do more intricate things with it, like for platforming purposes, or like, oh boy, get out of there, get out of there.
Hey man, be cool. All right. So as long as this one doesn't kill me, I'm back to watch. I'm gonna get through the doors and then immediately die. This is supremely frustrating. I gotta say.
Oh man,
it's just the one jump. I wouldn't care. It just takes 20 minutes to get back to the jump.
At least it's right near the beginning of the level too, so it's like, there you go.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna fucking die. What? What?
No!
The fuck?
Whoa!
Come on!
Wow!
What am I supposed to do with that? Can I just go over here? Nope.
You gotta jump.
Oh, you gotta jump. Okay. Well,
Did not
great.
Get stunned.
Fuck. Yeah, I bet it's a game over, you bastards. All right, stage select.
Go
try somebody else.
All right.
Plugman.
Oh, good.
Very manly enemy here. It's just
it's
Sparkman with the body of Needleman, and the Saving. Okay, cool. All right. This music sounds familiar.
They've all got Inti Creates was in charge of the development of this, and essentially between Capcom and Inti Creates, they designed a brand new proprietary engine just to mimic the NES, as well as it could for like development purposes.
Oh, cool.
And so Inti Creates was like making their music.
So you
for
must
that.
be able to slide.
I think there's an item that'll grab that.
Oh, okay.
But they were working on the music, and Keiji Inafune like apparently had to like essentially yell at them like, you need to make this music simpler. It needs to make sense from like an 8-bit standpoint.
Oh, cool.
Because they also did the music for like ZX and ZX Advent and the whole Zero series and all that stuff. And those are like, you got these like heavy metal riffs and like choral things going on. And they're like doing some of that and had to be like pulled back a bit. Soup.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Go left.
Oh, the fucking Met got me.
Oh.
The soup was no problem. It was the Met. So far I've picked one with an impossible jump and a shitty mini boss, and I've picked one with soup. Soup is my. I don't like soup, Rick.
Because you're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah,
I love soup. I haven't had soup in a while.
Yeah, I go to this cafe in LA and they've got bone broth that I've been meaning to try.
Oh, nice.
I usually like bone broth, but it's one of those things that like I think shitty bone broth is horrible, but really good bone broth is amazing.
Yeah, it's full of bones.
It's like sushi. It's like you can get like a mediocre hamburger and still enjoy it. You can't get mediocre sushi and enjoy it. Like,
I guess I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
And like not even necessarily fast food. Fast food burgers can work. If you're in the right mood, a McDonald's or Burger King kind of thing can work. But the worst ones are like the old cafeteria hamburgers. The ones that all seem to have the exact same foil on the outside, paper on the inside wrapper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was very disappointed to learn that the Boston Museum of Science.
Oh God!
What happened to your head, Mega Man? The Boston Museum of Science, in their little cafeteria area.
No!
What was that? What were you doing?
I was trying to get on that one down there.
Why?
I wasn't positive I could make the jump with the ceiling right there, but whatever.
But they also sell those exact same kinds of awful, like shoe leather burgers.
Yeah, but there's some. That's terrible.
They're pretty bad.
That's real bad.
They're really bad.
I was listening to this podcast about what happened with the Donner Party. Have you heard of this?
Were they not seated in time?
Yeah, haha. It was basically like a covered wagon group trying to get to California, but they left too late.
Yeah,
and it was like
it was like
80 people, but then it split apart. Yeah, and then they ended up cannibalizing themselves. But before that, they basically boiled down all their leather and ate it. Because it's technically meat.
Yeah.
And they were trying to do whatever they could.
It's not going to be good meat. There's not a lot of nutritional value left, but there is at least the teeniest, tiniest amount.
Yeah. So, like, oh, man, they like, oh, it was so gross.
But frankly, if anything, that's a surprisingly savvy move during all that being like, look.
Oh, that's why it's there. What a bunch of dicks. Okay. Wow. You know what's fucking crazy is I've beaten this game before.
Have you?
I have.
You do Concrete Man. We started Mega Man 1, I think, with Guts Man.
All right, well, let's see how Splash Woman goes.
Hey, look, it's Leviathan.
Yeah, really? That's interesting. That has to be intentional, right?
Maybe.
Who are the other two?
The other
Model
Fafnir,
H. Yeah, Fafnir.
Who does not look at all like Mega Man, so that's at least something.
Yeah.
And the last one is Phantom, who already basically looks like Shadow Man. So they'd had a real hard time.
Very Bubble Man.
Yes.
Hey, come on.
Well, she's a mermaid, so.
Yeah. Oh, I got the little inkies. Does that actually do anything, or is it just fun?
I don't remember. I don't remember if that actually does anything. That might just be for fun.
Come on.
It strikes me as one of those ideas where someone. Oh, the palette even changes to the screws too, because they're based on your palette.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, come on!
Oh my God.
This is just like Mega Man, but being a dick.
This is just like Mega Man, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like every cheap shot in the book they're pulling. Like that soup block that appears where you're jumping.
You weren't around much for Mega Boy 3.
I guess that's true. But that doesn't mean it's good.
Oh, no.
Like,
not at all.
Pulling all these, like, cheap shots does not make it for a challenging game. It makes for an infuriating game.
Yep.
But that's fine. So I had an impossible jump in the first level, unavoidable spikes in this level, unavoidable unless you know they're there.
Oh, extra life.
Do I do it?
No.
Do I do it?
You will not be able to make that jump.
What are you talking about? It's perfect. Look.
You do have rush coil. Oh, wow. I'm amazed that you didn't just barely clip one of the corners.
Me
given
too.
How Jewel Man stage went.
No, those aren't... Okay, those are enemies, not spikes.
Yeah.
Bye!
It's a good thing there's no enemies that do that. You may as well go to the right. Oh, if you took that hit, you would have been able to just kind of...
That's a good idea. Well, he'll be back, right?
No.
Oh, really?
I don't think so, yeah.
Okay, well...
I'd say just kind of do a little jump to the right, yeah. Oh.
Okay. Oh, God!
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So it didn't matter which way.
I had
left
the
one just-
chance to get that health.
Yeah, the left one just psychs you out. Okay. Well, this guy's really excited.
Oh, God, yeah. Stop erupting.
All right.
Man. This is tough. My palms are sweaty. This feels like playing
Gonna
one
have
of
to
the
lunch
old...
some mom spaghetti.
Okay, hang on. I gotta do this right.
Oh, the
man,
bubble
this is straight
things.
out of Wave Man. Okay.
Was Wave Man the one that had the bubbles?
Yes.
Okay.
I played 5 a lot. I liked 5. Everyone's like, 5 is just more of the same, but I thought 5 was great. And then this is the same exact jump as in the Wave Man stage. I remember this.
Nice.
The thing is, will it last?
I think there was something similar to this in Challenger from the Future as well.
Hup,
Trying to remember.
hup.
I don't remember the bosses from that one very well at all.
No, me
so-
neither, man. That was a kind of discount.
Alright.
Hup.
Would anyone really go that far out of their way for a big screw?
No, I don't think so. Unless you can, like, literally buy the Mega Buster. Then I would
Oh, man.
make that a priority, but whatever. You guys don't want to hear me going the whole game anyway, so...
God.
Or do you want to hear that? Because I can do that.
No.
This is going to be fucking... Oh,
Oh, they
shit.
run out of juice.
Or did he hit them?
No, you can see. They've got, like...
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. This is going to be annoying. I wish I had a ranged weapon.
like a gun?
Like an upranged weapon. You fuck. Ah! Thank you. All right, now hopefully I can do this.
Gojo's like, what in the fuck just happened?
Gojo's really not pleased with me. I used the coffee grinder today.
Oh,
so
no.
she just like bolts, and you just see the table shaking from where she jumped down and ran away, but
Jesus.
you can't even see her anymore. She bolted so
Oop.
fast.
Oop.
Okay, this is going to be... You know what?
Can you use him on spikes?
How far does that get me? I know it's dangerous, but I could.
It's very dangerous. I'm waiting for him to go away as you try to jump on him because of how long you waited. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was waiting him out for sure.
So you can maybe get to that top one, but
Oh! Swing and a miss.
I was figuring you would go for that top platform that was
It would have been
juicing
smarter.
out.
Would have been better. Ah!
Wow.
This is not that bad.
Oh no, that is
this
yeah,
part's
that's,
easy.
that's partway through the stage. This is the bubbly
Boink.
zone.
Boink, boink, boink.
All right.
It's fine. It's just slow. Hey. Ladies.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering if you could actually hit those. Apparently, the answer is no.
Right in my bubbles.
What I find interesting,
Michael Bubbles.
what I find very interesting here, and I will have cropped the video because it doesn't make sense to not do it, but like the screen is like slightly crushed down a little bit.
Yep.
It's hard to like. There's pillar boxing, which we were expecting, but there's also letterboxing happening. Like we have it in original mode and all of that.
There's settings we can fuck with if you wanted to, but
I don't know that I super care, but like
Yeah.
it's just sort of a like why is
you're
it
gonna
like
crop
that?
it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Perhaps by the time we do our next, like by the time we do 10 or something, maybe we'll take a look at what those settings actually do. Because we just set it to original because we're like, we don't want it to be artificially widescreen for this. Like, yes, it's we're doing the Switch version of Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 to play it, but like we want this to be as close to the authentic original. You want to jump across to that platform on the right.
Yes, yeah.
We want this to be as close to the original, you know, like WiiWare, PSN, Xbox Live Arcade experience as it would have been. Oh, God.
Oh, come on, you guys. Is this going to knock me off, though? That's what I want to know. Okay, good. I can stand here safely.
Oh, boy.
This sucks.
9 and 10 are hard, man.
Yeah. Way worse than I realized. Again, I have beaten this game, or maybe it was 10, but I beat one of them.
Yeah.
But I remember the Splash Woman thing being identical to Wave Man one, which it was, so I've definitely done
So
this.
you have to have at least, done this before.
Oh, no! Fuck! I don't like it, Rick. I don't like it.
Doing great.
Yeah, I can hear everyone in the audience just like, okay, the timer's going. When's he going to pass it to Rick? When's he going to pass it? He's going to pass it any minute now because he's getting frustrated. When he gets frustrated, he plays even worse.
I feel like that's just how everybody does.
Well, yeah, totally, but maybe that's your superpower.
I don't remember if I actually said, I might have said it in one of the Zelda videos that we recorded immediately after.
What am I doing?
My hand after losing to Albert in ZX Advent my hand was shaking while you were in the bathroom. It was like, whoa, okay. Like it was tense, and I was like trying to focus, but I didn't think I was that far into it.
Oh wait, Dr. L. Who the fuck is that pretending to be?
Did they? I guess they just didn't bother with the intro or something, or
they
maybe
didn't?
we accidentally skipped past it or something.
I don't think so.
But yeah, apparently,
maybe they shortened
these are
all
Dr. Light's robots, and Dr. Wily's like, wow, all of his robots sure are blowing shit up. Oh, she's Aqua Woman.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, like now you're trying to like clear Dr. Light's name and figure out what's going on. And
sure. Wouldn't it be cool if he was just actually the bad guy this time around?
great.
He's like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I want the limelight.
Well, he's Thomas Light. Is Lime his sister's name or something?
Fuck. All right. Do I have anything? I definitely do not.
Nope.
But I do have one life, and she's not that bad. I was doing fine. I just got greedy a couple times.
Oop. Oh. Wow.
Eco Fighter. Challenge completed. Well, I don't know what that means.
Maybe because did you kill any fish?
No, maybe that's it.
Maybe that's what it is.
No, I think I did. I don't know. We should look up what that means, but right now I don't care.
You can probably do that in Light's lab.
I think it's better when I make the sound effect. You know? Here, I'm going to chug some coffee.
Do it. What's the power going to be? You got a new weapon.
I sure did. Oh, that's a new sprite.
Oh, it's
Laser
Flashman.
Trident. Okay. That looks pretty good.
You just use it once. Like, well, that's it. Oh, there it is. There's
Do you think
one.
it's sexist that she was the easiest to kill?
Well, she's the only one that we've seen, so...
I guess that's true. But she seemed easy as robot masters go, you know?
I mean, you were one hit from death.
Yeah, but I wasn't... That was my first attempt.
I suppose that's true. Stage select, I guess?
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Where's my helmet?
Oh, no! The police have taken Dr. Light away.
Oh, wow. Dr. Light would never try to take over the world.
The world.
The world. This is definitely Willie's doing.
Okay, so we jumped the gun a little bit on the story
there. I love how they give you this after you kill someone.
Yeah.
So, like, Mega Man was just out for blood for no reason.
Right. Without a doubt.
Don't worry. I'll clear Dr. Light's name.
I'll wipe it away. It won't say Dr. Light anymore, because it'll be clear.
So I'm going to go here, though, and see what I can buy. Okay, yeah.
So
you
extra
can
lives,
exchange...
E-tanks. Ooh. What's those 200 ones there? You can exchange the screws you find for items here.
Yeah. I'm just being careful to, like, not accidentally do it. Yeah, see, that I would have hit A to continue that dialogue, but now it's free.
So let's see what some of these weirder ones are. The one on the bottom left looks familiar, but I can't remember what the hell it was.
This is a guard power-up. When you use it... Okay, so it's temporary. You take half the usual damage for that stage. This item will cost you 100 screws. No.
What about... The one on the left looks super familiar. I think that's been
Wait.
What?
What the fuck is this? This is a costume. Okay. Would you like... I mean, yeah, I would.
To see my favorite styles? So basically, if you spend 200 screws, I believe you can play as Roll.
Yeah, which is awesome.
No. So we got the spike shoes that are pretty obvious what the deal there is.
But that's temporary, right?
Yeah, I think so. I would assume so. We got a book and we got a converter power thing on the side there.
Yeah. This is a book of hairstyles.
Oh.
Even guys should try to look their best once in a while. Well, I really love this new characterization of Roll. Really fantastic.
I think that the idea is you'll play as Mega Man without his helmet.
Yeah.
But I think you take more damage.
Oh, fuck no. Really?
I think so. I'm not positive.
Right, I just want to make sure that this is a shock guard. This item will protect you if you make contact with any spikes. It can only be used once.
Right.
Yeah.
It can only be used one time. So no. And the one on the left?
Yeah, I want to see I want to start by getting whatever's permanent.
That's probably the one that, like, I think that's the one where if
Weapon
you have
energy.
weapons, it'll automatically...
Energy balancer. When you pick up a weapon capsule, I don't know.
Yeah, it'll automatically do that stuff. That one's really useful to have.
That's cool, but I don't even use those that much. I think I'm going to save up for Beat and Eddie first.
Yep.
Because they're permanent and somewhat useful.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
All right, well, why don't we come back next time? We'll try one of these other dudes. Maybe the guy that's made of fire, I guess.
Love it. Bye.
Bye.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible. Refuse to lose.
Get on it. Get up.
Once again, back is the incredible.